Some huge Coinbase news to talk about in the video, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Bitcoin exchange Coinbase announces the amount of Bitcoin that it bought in the second quarter of 2025. It surpassed Tesla. We're going to give you guys the details. Coinbase did their earnings yesterday. Their stock price is down. I'm going to tell you why I think this is a huge opportunity right now for Coinbase. And obviously what all this means for us in crypto as well, whether you want to buy Coinbase stock or not, or are interested or not. This is still a very important video for you guys, because if you're invested in crypto, what Coinbase is doing right now and some of the things they rolled out yesterday is relevant, and it is huge. And we recently, actually, even before earnings, got some big news with Coinbase and JPMorgan Chase. We'll highlight that again. We're talking about almost 100 million users over at JPMorgan Chase going to have access to crypto in the beginning of 2026. Well, more on that later. Hit the like button, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into some of the details. But a huge announcement was recently made when Coinbase was recording their financial results for the quarter for 2025 here, second quarter. Company purchased over 2,500 Bitcoin. It brings their holdings over 11,000, close to 12,000 BTC. They're now a top 10 public Bitcoin treasury company. In addition to just being the massive exchange that they are, CEO Brian Armstrong stated that Coinbase is a long-term BTC investor and that purchases will continue. The company's current market value of BTC is approximately $1.3 billion. And that's a gain of, right now on paper, $614 million. The new acquisition has propelled Coinbase into the top 10 of the largest publicly traded Bitcoin treasuries, surpassing Tesla. Coinbase ranked 13th before this news came out yesterday. Now, they announced a new strategy to become the exchange for everything, too. This is huge. The company plans to offer tokenized stocks, prediction markets, and early-stage token sales on-chain for U.S. users. They're basically going to make the same play that Robinhood is making, and Kraken, and Gemini. This is going to push a lot of these prediction market platforms like Kalshi and Polymarket. I think they're going to be, dare I say, obsolete with these big players coming in. We'll see. I mean, maybe they can hang in there, but there's some big guys coming in with Robinhood and Coinbase. But Coinbase did report a $307 million loss in the second quarter. This loss was linked to the security breach in which offshore customer representatives leaked user data. Spot trading volume fell 30% in the quarter. Total revenue fell 26%. Total revenue and trading revenue fell 26 and 39%. This has caused a big sell-off in the price of Coinbase's stock, down 15% today. It actually dipped down to 316. We're at 320 right now. But if you look at the 5-day, look at that. Fell off a cliff 1 month. Not too long ago, guys. We were setting all-time highs at 420. Now we're at 320. And big dip here on Coinbase. I think this is a huge opportunity, to DCA. We're still 72% up year to date. But if you look at the max chart, we're down 6% on the max chart of Coinbase. This, to me, is a much bigger company than people realize. They just recently entered the S&P 500 as one of the top 500 companies in the world. You're talking about a $100 billion company, just shy of. And I think we're going to look up. This is going to be an easy 5 to 10x. Not financial advice, obviously. I'm just, speaking from my standpoint here. We had this news come out that I kind of referenced. Coinbase and JPMorgan joined forces to make it even easier to access crypto. Beginning this fall, you'll be able to use Chase credit cards to make purchases on Coinbase. Beginning in 2026, you'll be able to redeem Chase Ultimate Rewards points for USDC. This is huge. Beginning in 2026, you'll be able to directly link your Chase account to Coinbase. Chase customers will be able to seamlessly link their bank accounts to Coinbase for another fast, easy way to buy crypto. In addition to all of our existing integrations, we believe crypto is for everyone and are excited to be working with JPMorgan to expand access, lower barriers to entry, and onboard the next wave of users into crypto. As the most trusted bridge from TradFi to crypto, we're always looking for more seamless options for customers to get into crypto and make economic freedom a reality for millions of Americans. Huge news here with Coinbase and JPMorgan joining forces. So Coinbase is making a big splash, big announcements here. and it's going to impact everybody for crypto, especially this one here, that we got on screen here. But Coinbase is making a big play with the prediction markets. They're going to be tokenizing stocks. This is the start of the big merge from TradFi to DeFi. Coinbase, Robinhood, both big players, both publicly traded companies, both, I think, good bets in the future here. And it's going to open the door for crypto. That's what we want, right? More people rushing in by way of, these partnerships. Now, you guys can get access to my free newsletter in wealth strategies for crypto. Name and email is all we need. There's a link down below in the description. Take a look at the Coinbase, stock chart. This is the weekly look. Big dip here on the weekly, right? We're coming down. Things are looking, very good here from January 2023 to now. Look back in January 2023, this stock price was $32 on Coinbase, sitting at 320 now. Crazy. That's a 10x from January 2023 to now. But I do think this, even at these present levels, this is a big sell-off here for a company that is just getting rocking and rolling here. And I think, we're in store for mass adoption down the line. And I think Coinbase is going to be a big part of it moving forward. So let me know your thoughts down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Drop your comments. I want to hear from you. And smash that like button if you haven't already. Push this up in the old YouTube algorithm. And we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.